Good morning. How are you guys doing today? So good to see everybody's names up in the chat, right? Already. Awesome. Thank you, Zach, for your doggo. What's his name? Your Jack Russell Terrier. Zoe, did you forget what kind of dog you had for a second there? Aren't Jack Russell Terriers supposed to be good at doing jokes too? I mean, not jokes, tricks. That would be cool if a dog can tell jokes. Yeah. I think my roommate had one time, a couple apartments ago, had a Jack Russell Terrier, and he could do all different kinds of tricks. Like he can play dead, he can jump and stuff. Anyway, let's get started. Let me take off the glasses. Forgot about that. Okay. So today's class, you guys know, is going to be drawing dogs. So let's draw some dogs. But first, let's do our morning game plan. We got our morning review, then we have our quote of the day, then we have our morning mindfulness, then we have some dogs we're going to draw, then we're going to do a karate break, and then we're going to draw some more doggos, and then we're going to challenge of the day, and then I'll send you guys off. And all that within an hour. So between 10 to 11. There we go. How are you guys doing? Is everybody up and awake? Is this early for you guys, or are you guys just like, this is no big deal for you guys and you've gotten into your quarantine swing already? Let me know. Our art review, we have some awesome art. Colin sent in some gnomes. Very cool. Colin, I just love your style. And it's been really cool to see it grow over the years of teaching you. I love the expressions. I love the different, very unique take that you have on everything that you draw, and how you have different characters, and it's not just the same character over and over again. You're always coming up with something new. So very nice job, Colin. Hadassah, wow, very nice. I love the detail you put in the eyes and the braid and the bricks. Very cool. I like it. Yeah. Are you gonna, do you draw any more parts of Rapunzel, or have you drawn Rapunzel before? I'd be interested to see if that was your first one. Oh, I just got it. I just got your drawing with Max. Okay, let me pull it up really quick. But yeah, I love these drawings. Very nice job, everyone. And so for moving on, if you guys want to send in your own artwork to be included in the art review, you can. All you just have to do is just email it to noahfontana@gmail.com. And yeah, Zach, I got it. Don't worry about it. Dogs and doggos. Oh, you will see the difference between dogs and doggos shortly. I can guarantee you that. All right. Oh no, it is very different. If you want, yep, what the Creative Talent Network said. All right. So our quote of the day, sticking with our theme for this month, Edward Kennedy Duke Ellington. So you probably have heard of him maybe by his name Duke Ellington. And he was an American composer, musician, pianist, leader of a jazz orchestra, and he had a career that spanned over 6 decades. So that means over 60 years he was drawing it, which is awesome. Oh, Hadassah, we just missed it. We just showed your Rapunzel. Anyway, Duke said, "A problem is a chance for you to do your best." And he said that he merely took the energy it takes to pout and wrote some blues with it. And I think that's really cool because, we'll talk about it in just a second. But yeah, a problem is a chance for you to do your best. So kind of think of that today. Even after we finish our class today, you can think of your problems like that. As an opportunity for you to try to come up with something new and a new way to do your best instead of just something that's an inconvenience. So as we take a moment to breathe, I want everybody to close your eyes. If you have water, take a sip of water. Yeah, you could always go back and watch it again, Hadassah. Because if we go back, then we're going to have less time to draw dogs. And I feel like we all want to draw dogs. Okay, so as we take a moment to breathe, close your eyes and imagine that you're a cell phone. Okay? Now hang with me for a second here. So imagine that you're a cell phone. Now, the Duke reminds us that we each have a choice to make with the energy that we have inside of us. So we could either pout, or we can, like what he did, he wrote the blues songs. So just like a cell phone, we can use this energy for a lot of different applications, just like how on a cell phone you can use different apps on your phone with the battery life that you have in there. Now, it's up to us to decide how we will spend this finite amount of energy. And finite means that there's a limited amount of it. So eventually you are going to get tired during the day, and then you're going to have to go back to sleep. So you only have a certain amount of energy each day to spend on different applications, meaning different things, like you could apply it to different things. So as we move forward to the next portion of class, I challenge us today to focus all of our energy on trying our best, embracing our mistakes, and keeping an open mind as we learn to draw some dogs. All right, cool. Dogs and doggos, yes. So to start off, we have dogs. So what I'm going to do is we're going to break down the shape of dogs like this. There we go. Okay. And this is Zach's dog. He so graciously let us know. Well, there's doggos, there's dogs, there's pups, there's puppers. There's a lot of different ones. Pups and puppers are like little dogs. I'm going to tell you the difference between dogs and doggos in a second. This is my own made-up difference, though, so you might have a different definition. Let's see. Her name was Ada, but I had to get rid of her because I was 9, too young to take care of her. Give her to my grandma so I could still see her. Oh, that's awesome. That's cool that your grandparents still kept her. Okay, so as we draw these dogs, I want us to instead, we could work on finalizing one of them, but so that we can get through a lot of dogs, I want us to be able to, I'm going to break them down so that we can see the basic shapes of the dogs. That way you guys can draw your own dogs or draw your own animals, and you won't just be like learning how to draw one type of dog. So for right now, let's draw. All right. Zach, did you tell me what the name of your dog was? Let me see. I might have missed a comment. I don't see it anywhere. Zach, let me know if your dog has a name. Okay, so let's see. We'll start. And right now I'm using, this is an Inca brush, but I have the opacity turned really low. So if it was normal, it would look like this, like that. But I have the opacity turned really low. That way I can kind of create layers on top of layers, which is quite cool. Okay, so we have our dog. And just like a human, we're going to make like a face like that. We're going to do like a circle with the lines through it. And then for the ears, we're just doing a triangle. Eyes are just circles. Let's see, we'll do a circle for like the chest. So this circle that we draw for like stick figures on people, that's like the rib cage. So since dogs also have a rib cage, we can use that too. Oh, Max, gotcha. Oh, you did tell me that. Okay, gotcha. Okay, cool. There we go. I'll draw a smaller circle for the hips. And do his little feet like that, and its tail that's going crazy. All right, let's see. Shoulders, shoulders. So right now, pretty much we've only drawn straight lines and circles for the majority of this drawing, and then that'll give us a good structure for the rest of the dog. So if we wanted to go over the rest of the dog, we can go like this. Let's see. This is like we just add muscle on top. And of course, if you practice this a lot of times, you probably don't need to use the stick figure method. You can just go straight for the drawing. But this will definitely help you, especially if it's like a difficult pose. Let's see. Okay, let's see. There we go, looking pretty good. I must say, Zach, Max is a very cute dog. How old is Max? Yes, he is Jack Russell Terrier's accent. Yeah, okay, yeah, you guys already commented that. And then if we want, we could always do, you know, like another layer underneath and get the colors. So like a very reddish color to it. And just about done. All right, and there we go. His tail is shorter in real life. Okay, okay, okay. How about, is it that short? I should have dog. His tail is shorter than that. The dog is very dormant. I don't like Dobermans. Oh. Okay. All right, so there's Max. Let's draw another dog. How about that? Okay, I believe we got requested to do a golden retriever, so let's do a golden. Now I picked this pose because it's a very like a great like side angle pose, so that we can really see the structure of the dog. So let's change the opacity back down. All right, let's see. And actually, if we want, we can do this. I can do it like this, so I can show you. Ready? So we have circle, shoulder, okay. Now we can take this, we can move it over like that. And so you see how that's fairly easy to break it down, the shape. And so that's kind of how I view it when I'm looking at the dog. I'm not looking at all the fur or anything like that, or all those details. What I'm looking at is all the basic shapes of the dog. All right. And now we can go over with the details. I read a meme that said that the difference between dogs and cats is that dogs don't care if you know that they're obsessed with you, and cats try to pretend that they're not. And that's like a coincidence when you guys end up in like the same room together. The cat's like, "Oh, hey, didn't see you here," and the dog is just like, "I love you." Okay, here we go. And a nice little like trick is to just do the like shading on the back leg. That's farthest from the viewer. It kind of makes it look like it's a little bit more three-dimensional. All right, there's our golden. Cool. I'm just gonna keep on going fast through these. That way we can get through a lot of them. And if you guys need to pause it later or like rewatch it later, you can always do that. We just did a Jack Russell Terrier, so we're gonna skip this guy. Ooh, Australian Shepherd. This is the one that I really wanted to do. These ones are gorgeous dogs. Okay. Okay, so this one, let's see. Let's try to do this one without tracing over it, okay? So we can do, and we can compare it and see how well we did. This one looks like it's like very big in the front and a lot smaller in the back. And then its head is like a little bit more tilted down than like a golden's. It's all going to be in those little like differences. Because again, they're all dogs, but the differences for some of the ones that are more similarly shaped are going to be very like small details that get the point across that it's a different dog. And then a very furry, like kind of almost like a stubbier front paw than a golden. And a smaller face, I think, too. All right, let's see. Let's move this guy over on top. There we go. Now we can see it. Oh, not bad. Look at that. All right. I think the tail could just be brought in a little bit. But other than that, we're almost spot on. I think I exaggerated the front paw a little bit, too. Can't really see the ear. Okay, the ear was a little bit smaller. There we go. All right, how are we doing on time? Good. I'm going too fast. I'm just going fast so we can go through a lot of the dogs, but we'll go slower in the next portion of the class, okay? In the second half of this class. Okay, And also with these initial sketches like this, it's important to learn to draw them really, really quick. Of this one, of the Australian Shepherd. All right. Let's see. All right, we have 2 more dogs that I wanted to get through. This little Havanese I got requested to draw. Okay. Let's make this one green. All right. And German Shepherds. I would say it might be easier just to screenshot it. I just Googled the dog's name. I don't think I looked up anything else other than that. Okay, let's see. But yeah, again, so for these, we want to keep it super simple. So I'm even going to make my brush really big, and then that way it helps me from not getting like too detailed. If we look at the general shape of this dog, almost like that, and then his paws are very stumpy. Like this. Okay, now I'm going to go in a little bit more with the details on top. There we go. And with how fast I'm going too, if you still feel like I'm going too fast, just try to keep up as best as you can. Can we draw a papillon too? What's that one? I don't think I thought that was like butterfly in French. This is, oh yeah, Havanese. Okay, good, gotcha. You guys are so good and helpful in the comments. It's awesome. All right. Yeah. There are times when it's good to take your time and spend time on the drawings, and there's other times when you actually learn more just by like kind of scribbling it in as fast as possible and just letting yourself flow and get into like a rhythm of flowing and drawing. So I like to change it up, and so that's why sometimes I'll go faster and sometimes I'll go slower. It doesn't mean that I like expect everybody to be able to keep up, but it's because I'm trying to teach you guys something about not like laboring over a sketch when it's just supposed to be a sketch. Okay, let's see how we did. I feel like this one it might be a little off. Okay. Okay, it's a little bit, looks like it's a little bit taller, so I'm going to just stretch it up a little bit like that. There That's about right. And the tail is a little bit taller too. Alright, and there's the Havanese. We're going to hide this guy. And then our last one that we're going to draw today, for right now, is a Border Collie, which are also gorgeous dogs. Oops. There we go. Alright, for this one, let's do... Oh my goodness, Slider. You guys hear Slider in the background? Oh, that Havanese puppy. Oh, okay, that's it. I thought those were... They're funny. His ears that look like butterflies. Very interesting. Very interesting. Which one was that? Oh, let me see. Oh, its ears do look like butterflies. Wait, this one's good. Okay, if we have time at the end, we can draw a little papillon. Papillon, I believe it was called, right? Okay, here we go. Make it nice and big so we don't get caught up on the details. Big circle, little circle, and then a circle for the head. All right. I feel like that's actually fairly on point. Should we check it out and see? Okay, let's see. Not too shabby. All right, let's see. We can clear off a little bit on the hind legs. Nope, that was right. Yep. And that part was not as big. Okay. That front was like almost exactly right. Perfect. Okay, awesome. There we go. Cool. Okay, here we go. Almost karate time. I hope you guys are ready to lose that Sensei says. It's coming. All right. I kind of like the shape of these guys. What is this one? The Border Collie. Yeah. You guys have a favorite one that we drew so far today? Let me know. Okay, I'm going to do Sensei Says today. You're not going to do Sensei Says today, Zach. Sounds like you're scared, Zach. Just kidding. How come you're not going to do Sensei Says today? Did you get hurt? Did anyone watch Secret Life of Pets? Is a rooster a collie or a Burmese mountain dog? Those are pretty different dogs, aren't they? I had a roommate once who also, I had a lot of different roommates. I had a roommate who bred Tibetan mountain dogs. And so we had like a couple of those at the house at any given point. It was pretty crazy. All right, and we'll stop there. We can try to do the Papillon dog afterwards. But for right now, let's stop and let's do some Sensei Says. You're not? Okay. That's okay. You don't have to do Sensei Says if you don't want to. I want you guys to only do it if you're feeling up for it. Okay. Who's grumpy that we're doing Sensei Says? Okay, I got my karate belt right here. Boom. All right, let's do some Sensei Says. Okay. Grumpy that we're doing Sensei Says. Okay. And belt is tied. Awesome. Right here. There we go. Okay. Okay, rolling on my sleeves. I'm gonna get you guys this time. Ready? Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. No. Okay. Ready. And Sensei Says, oh, let's just do stretches really quick first. I feel like I've been slacking on that. Okay, so let's stretch your arms this way. So you just pull your arm close into your body, like a hug almost. You pull your other arm into your body, kind of like a hug. Good. Okay. He's a Welsh sheepdog. Wow, okay. Is that sheepdog or sheepdog? Okay. And then you pull your elbow down like this. And this one you pull your elbow down like that. Good. Okay. Tilt your head to the right, tilt your head to the left. Okay, back, forwards, and around in the circle, and around in the circle the other way. Okay, and we'll just pull our fingers down like this, and then pull our fingers down like that. Cool. You guys are funny. All right, now, are you ready to do some Sensei Says? Okay. Sensei Says. Sensei Says horse riding stance. Sensei Says straight punch. Sensei Says straight punch. Sensei Says heel palm. Sensei Says heel palm. Sensei Says hammer fist. Sensei Says hammer fist. Sensei Says back fist. Sensei Says front kick. Sensei Says back fist. Sensei Says front kick. Sensei Says side kick. Sensei Says side kick. Sensei Says straight punch. Sensei Says back kick. Sensei Says front kick. Sensei Says cross block. Sensei Says middle block. Sensei Says cross block. Sensei Says cross block. Sensei Says middle block. Sensei Says down block. Sensei Says straight punch. Sensei Says rising block. Sensei Says rising block. Sensei Says rising block. Sensei Says straight punch. Sensei Says middle block. Sensei Says down block. Sensei Says straight punch. Sensei Says spear hand. Sensei Says heel palm. Sensei Says straight punch. Sensei Says back fist. Sensei Says back fist. Sensei Says back fist. Sensei Says front kick. Sensei Says back fist. Front kick. Got it? Anybody? All right. Another round, I think, it is time for intermediate level. Okay. So if you made it through that first round, okay, gotcha. Okay. Isabel, I'm not surprised. That was. I feel like that was a pretty easy round. So I'm gonna amp it up this time. Ready? We're just cranking it up. Okay, here we go. Sensei Says front kick. Sensei Says front kick. Sensei Says middle block. Sensei Says straight punch. Sensei Says side kick. Sensei Says side kick. Sensei Says heel palm. Sensei Says heel palm. Sensei Says hammer fist. Sensei Says hammer fist. Sensei Says back fist. Sensei Says hammer fist. Sensei Says hammer fist. Hammer fist. Sensei Says back fist, Sensei says back fist, Sensei says straight punch, Sensei says middle block, Sensei says down block, Sensei says straight punch, Sensei says middle block, Sensei says down block, Sensei says straight punch, Sensei says heel palm, Sensei says spear hand, Sensei says spear hand, Sensei says back fist, Sensei says back fist, Sensei says heel palm, Sensei says hammer fist, straight punch, hammer fist. I have never gotten you, Isabella. Alright. This is the first time for everything. Okay. And Max is watching too. Okay, cool. Oh, how come you guys aren't doing karate today? I'm not mad, I'm just curious. Okay, ready, here we go. Isabella, I'm coming for you. Ready? Okay, hands up. Sensei says horse riding stance. Okay, get into frame here. Okay, Sensei says straight punch. Sensei says straight punch. Sensei says middle block. Sensei says middle block. Sensei says front kick. Sensei says side kick. Sensei says back kick. Sensei says spear hand. Sensei says spear hand. Sensei says 5 push-ups. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, back up. Sensei says straight punch. Sensei says middle block. Sensei says down block. Sensei says middle block. Sensei says rising block. Sensei says straight punch. Sensei says front kick. Sensei says side kick. Sensei says back kick. Sensei says middle block. Sensei says spear hand. Sensei says heel palm. Sensei says rising block. Sensei says middle block. 5 push-ups. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did you do 5 push-ups? Because I didn't say Sensei says. All right. Let's see. Did I get anybody out? I've never gotten Zach out either. Okay. I thought you weren't doing karate. Okay. Nobody's ever been out. You guys are hilarious. Okay. Still in. Okay. All right. Last round. Let's see, guys. You guys are wearing me out. Okay. Sensei says. What have we not done, really? We've done almost everything. Okay. Okay. Sensei says 10 jumping jacks. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sensei says straight punch. Sensei says middle block. Sensei says horse riding stance. Sensei says straight punch. Sensei says middle block. Sensei says down block. Sensei says straight punch. Sensei says heel palm. Sensei says hammer fist. Sensei says back fist. Sensei says spear hand. Sensei says parry. Sensei says parry. Sensei says parry. Sensei says straight punch. Sensei says spear hand. Sensei says spear hand. Sensei says front kick. Sensei says front kick. Sensei says keel skate. Sensei says horse riding stance. Sensei says straight punch. Sensei says straight punch. Sensei says middle block. Sensei says rising block. Sensei says down block. Sensei says middle block. Sensei says down block. Sensei says front kick, side kick, back kick. Did I get you with those kicks? Okay. Oh my god. Okay. I'm tired now. If I didn't get you out, I'm gonna come for you with a vengeance on Tuesday. Don't worry. I will get you guys out one of these days. This is like more intense than like any Star Wars movie I've ever seen. Okay. Now, finally, the moment you guys have all been waiting for. Doggos. Okay. Now, I'm calling doggos since it's like a funnier version of the word dog. What that means to me is, and that means, ta-da, all right, some famous dogs that you guys might have heard of. We have Snoopy, we have Jake, we have Clifford, we have Scooby, we have, what's his name? Gromit. Yes, Gromit, and we have Pluto. All right, now for these dogs, what's up with you today? I'll get you one of these days, Isabella. Okay. Oh, Hadassah's all fired up. Is it because you missed your shout out when we did the morning review? Okay. I'm pretty sure Jake is a pug, isn't he? Is that what a pug or a bulldog? Maybe? Pug, right? Okay. Anyway, these are some famous dogs, and I wanted to take a look at them and see if we could break them down, see how they made them, and then we can take one of the dogs that we've already drawn and turn it into a cartoon dog, like they're in this style, okay? So let's pick... okay. All right, we're gonna do a little study, quick study first. and see if we can't recreate this style. Okay. So let's start with Snoopy. Let's see, I think this might be good. Ooh. So right now I'm trying to find a brush that works. Yeah, that works. Okay, perfect. So for Snoopy, Doge, who's that? I vaguely remember. Max into a cartoon? Yeah, I like that idea. Let's turn Max into a cartoon dog. So let's try to draw a couple different styles here. I don't think we'll be able to do Gromit because that's out of clay, but maybe one day we can do a clay class. All right, so let's see. For Snoopy, he's got these nice like shaky lines, which is kind of nice because then if you're drawing slow, for Damien, we can draw nice and slow, and if your lines are shaky, that's perfect because that's how Charles Schultz drew these lines. There we go. Okay. There we go. Take it nice and slow. His neck needs to be way smaller. That's for sure. He's got the cute little belly. Alright. So if you have like a Sharpie or something like that, that might be a good pen to use for this. His voice sounds familiar. Rooster's You Like with Pets, the actor who acted as him, has directed Han Solo in Star Wars. Alright. So let's, instead of just doing style to style, let's do it like this. We're going to do Max as Snoopy style. And what's helpful is that since we already broke them down into shapes, we can, let's see. It should be a little bit easier. To break Max down, okay. Alright, let's try this out. Let's try to draw Max in the Snoopy style. Okay, are you guys emailing me right now? Okay. Okay. Colin's emailing me right now. Sorry. The new Call of the Wild is my new favorite movie. Okay. You guys are so funny. Alright, let's try to draw Max in the Snoopy style. Okay. So I think we got to definitely make his head a little bit bigger. We'll kind of do the same coloring for the ears though. We can just make it a different color actually. So let's see. Oh, you know what? I'm not even following my own advice. Let's do a sketch of this first. There we go. I'll make him nice and big. We can do the eyes like right there. Since we know his torso is bigger than his behind, we'll make that a little bit smaller. There we go, and we can still give him the same legs though. I mean the same feet as Snoopy. Like this, there we go. And like a little tail. Okay, there we go. That's a lot more helpful. Now we can go over it with the ink and it'll be nice and crisp. Okay. And I always liked how Charles Schulz drew the hands, kind of like that. So I'm kind of giving him like dog human hands. Oh, you're sending me my drawings right now. Let's see. And I make too many typos. No, I'm sending you my drawings right now. Okay, cool. Oh, I hear my phone buzzing. That sounds like drawings. More drawings. You guys are blowing on my phone. Okay. And let's add some color to really make it look like your dog. There we go. It's coming along nicely. I'm gonna get rid of that under sketch me. And there we go. We got little Max as like a Charles Schulz character. Awesome. Very cute. Okay, that's why. All right. And if you look, because we broke it down to like these shapes, where it's like the circle, and we kind of could tell the sizes of things, we can make it. We're able to incorporate it the same way. So the challenge for you guys today, because I don't think we have time for doing any other ones, unfortunately. Let me see. Here we go. The challenge for you guys today is to take your favorite cartoon dog and draw it realistically. Or if you have your own dog, since we didn't get to do a lot of them today, you can take your pet dog and draw it like a cartoon dog in whatever style that you want. Or you can take a cartoon dog, like you could take Clifford or like Pluto or Scooby-Doo or Jake from Adventure Time, and you can try to draw it a little bit more realistically, like how the actual proportions would look like for a real dog. That's the challenge for today. No morning mail today. I like to have at least like 3 people that submitted. So like if I only have 2 people submitted like today, then I only put 2 people in the art review if there's only 2 people, because it's kind of weird to have one person in the art review and one person doing morning mail, because then it's like, what's the difference? So no morning mail, that's why. But send me your dog drawings. Send me any of your drawings that you've done that you haven't sent me yet, and we can do a morning mail. Let me know in your letter too what you would like to draw, or how you felt about drawing certain things. Excuse me, I just got something in my eye. But yeah, let me know if you guys. Let me see. If you guys want to keep on seeing the morning mail, just send me more mail and I'll include it in. I always love getting your work, and especially if it's something that's not related to the class, and you're just working on a project for fun or on your own, or for for a present for somebody. Definitely send that over, and I can help you. Like, we can critique it a little bit, and I could try to help you with the certain elements of it. So if you want to do that for the morning mail, you can use morning mail for that too. It doesn't only have to be the stuff that's in this class. So, all right, submit your drawings. So you can send them all to noahfontana@gmail.com. We have a link down below. That's for donations if you guys want to donate. If you look over there, don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe. I already did it, so I think I was number 2 today. We're up to 5 likes right now in this video, so let's thumbs up that video. And then let me know what we should draw next. For our next class, though, the episode is going to be legs and feet. So I call this episode Chicken Legs and Big Feet. And this is a picture of Bigfoot, because he's got the biggest feet and really long, hairy legs. So, yes, I believe we got this requested by, I'm trying to remember now who it was. It might have been Kevin, maybe? But yeah, whoever requested it, thank you. I think more than one of you probably requested it. So we're going to learn how to draw some legs. We're going to learn how to draw some feet. And they might not all be human legs and feet. So keep that in mind when we're drawing on Tuesday. So I will see you guys on Tuesday, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And, oh, it was you, Zoe. Okay, awesome. Cool. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm excited to draw some crazy legs and feet with you guys on Tuesday. And send me all your stuff. Send me all any projects that you're working on. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.